All right, here we go. Okay, so what is this, 10.2? It is 10.2. We're doing Pythagorean theorem. Um, you guys have seen this for a couple years now. You should have seen it for a couple years. Remember, this also has to do a lot with the radicals, okay? So if we need a review from that last week, you guys need to do so because we're going to be using them a lot this week, okay? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Watched a lot of football Sunday night right now, watching the Browns beat the Steelers bad. Sad news. Oh well. Go Browns. All right, here's what we're gonna do. So Pythagorean theorem. I hate this picture. I don't know. It just looks ugly. I'll draw my own. I'm sure it'll be a beautiful right triangle. Remember, what makes it a right triangle? A little box, right? This little box right there. That makes it a right triangle. Okay. This is a special. It's a special property of Pythagorean theorems. What's up, dog? What do you want? Okay. So here's what we call it. We call this A, call this B, and we'll talk about what sides these are, and call this C. Okay? So what the Pythagorean theorem says, A squared plus B squared equals C squared. All right, so it's how we find the special lengths. It's how we find the unknown missing lengths of a right triangle. Pythagorean theorem is actually pretty cool. A lot of things derive from it. Okay, so let's talk about what these actually mean. Okay, I guess we can use this picture since it's already got the arrows. I don't need to make new arrows. Okay, so any right triangle has two legs and a hypotenuse. So let's call this leg A and let's call this leg B. Okay, does it really matter? No, right? The only one that does matter is right across from the right angle is going to be called the hypotenuse. Okay, hopefully I spelled that right. Did I spell it right? Hypotenuse. Did I spell that right? No, with an H. You guys all know I'm the best with spelling. Okay, let's fix it. I wish OneNote would give me like a, you spelled it wrong, and like underline it like this, like in a Word doc does. Okay. Okay. All we need to know is that's the hypotenuse, and A or B can be either one of it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so don't get too tripped up on that. Okay, the hypotenuse is a special one and one we need to worry about. That is also the longest side of a right triangle. The legs of a right triangle are adjacent. We can say that. Adjacent means right next to. Is the side opposite. Let's use opposite here. Opposite. Okay, so the legs of a right triangle are adjacent to the right angle. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is the side opposite of the right angle. Yeah, that's what this arrow means right here. It's opposite. Okay, if you have to draw the arrow every time, I would do so. To identify the legs and the hypotenuse, you must first identify the right angle. That's where the arrow comes from. Okay? All right, I love filling the blanks. Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay, we want to find x to the nearest tenth. Okay, so I'm gonna need a calculator. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get a calculator. All right, do we really need one? Probably not. Um, I really want you guys just to leave it in root form, but I might show you a couple of calculator. Just thought I'd get it just in case. All right, first things first, we need to find the right angle. Where's the right angle? The box. Okay, that box right there tells me that is the right angle. Okay, second thing, where's the hypotenuse? Boom, that's my x. That's my x side. Okay, remember Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So does it really matter which side is A, which side is B? No, you're adding them together regardless, right? So let's pick one. Let's pick 3 to be A, 5 to be B, and my C is always my hypotenuse, which will be x. Okay, let's plug it into that equation. So we have 3 squared, my A squared, plus 5 squared equals C squared. or x squared. We can call it x now that we have a name for it. All right, you're probably going to see what we're going to do here in a second. Okay, 3 squared is 9. 9 plus 25 equals x squared. All right, 9 plus 25, what is that? 34. 34 equals x squared. Okay, now how do I get rid of the squared? Okay, what do? We square root both sides. All right, so my x is going to equal the square root of 34. Okay, plug that into your calculator, find a decimal, or just leave it like that. This is really all I care about for right now. If you want to know if I want that simplified, well, you can't simplify that one, but for today, no. Let's not simplify for the first day of Pythagorean theorem. Maybe on the second day. Okay, find x to the nearest hundredth of an inch. No big deal. Okay, first things first. It's a process. Trust the process. Joel Embiid. Okay, find the right angle. That's the first step. Second step. Where's the hypotenuse? Boom. Third step. What side do I need? I need one of the legs, right? Let's call it A. B, C is always the hypotenuse. Okay, remember, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So here we go. My a is my x. So now we're missing a leg. Equals c squared versus 11 squared. Now we're missing a leg. Get it? We're hobbling. Not funny, I know. It's okay. I try. All right, so we have x squared plus 9 squared versus 81 equals 121 is 11 squared. What's 121 minus 81? 120. I do need a calculator. 40. Okay, subtract 81 from both sides. We get x squared equals 40. Square root both sides, square root both sides. X equals square root 40. That is my leg. Done. If I want to simplify that, what does it break down to? Root 4 times root 10. What can we pull out of root 4? Dose. Okay, so we'll have 2 root 10. Okay? Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You guys have seen this a ton. Should have seen this by now. We'll skip this and I'll just show you. Is a triangle with the following side lengths a right triangle? Use the converse of the Pythagorean theorem to figure it out. Well, does a squared plus b squared equal c squared? Okay, what did we say? Well, we said what this is saying is your longest side, right? So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, this has to hold true. And remember, c is always your longest side. Okay, that's the easy way to do these. All right, so what's my longest side out of these three? What's 4 root 2? 4 square root 2 is 5.65, we'll call it. 5.65. Okay, so 6 is going to be my C in this case because it's going to be my longest side. Okay, let's set up the equation. So 6 is my C. And does it matter which one's my A and B? No, right? Okay, either one of those work. So we have 35 to 10 is Sunday Night Football. It's unbelievable. Okay, sorry. So we have a squared, which is 2 squared, plus 4 root 2 squared. Okay. All right, so we have 4 plus 4 root 2 times 4 root 2. Remember, this is a review. Combine the whole numbers, combine the roots. So we have 16 root 4. This is 2. Multiply those. We have 16 times 2, which is 32. Okay. So 4 plus 32 equals 36. Is this true? It is, right? Yep, it is a right triangle. Okay, so that's how you do those. Those are very, very easy. A little bit different, a little bit of a different type of problem, how I can kind of mix things up. Otherwise, I just get boring. They all look like this, every one of them. Okay. All right, is that it? That's all the notes? Oh, easy peasy. All right, guys, that's it. Sorry, camera's not working. I'm sitting in a recliner watching Sunday Night Football. I guess my camera, I don't know, it's been out in my car, so it might have froze or needs a thaw out. I don't know. I'll get it figured out. Okay. All right, see you guys.